Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. Today we're taking a look at, from the Generations Ultimate Gift Set, Hero Optimus Prime. Um, this is a very interesting figure because it's just layers of homages and tributes and what have you. The base mold is the G2 Optimus Prime from the Reveal the Shield line a few years ago. But he's repainted in blue with some red accents. This is actually um, a tribute to, in the original G2 line, there was a deluxe-ish sized Optimus Prime called Hero Optimus Prime. And that figure was released in white and, with stripes and what have you. Well, there was supposed to be either like another version, or the original color scheme was going to be in this bluish color. If you ever get a chance, most leading Transformer sites have um, a section where you can see these old Toy Fair Generation 2 catalog magazine scans. It's actually quite interesting to see all of the alternate colors we would have gotten, and in some cases figures and characters we never received, and molds that to this day are not released or only got released within the last 10 years in other lines. Um, this is my third experience with the mold. I have the original Hunt for the Decepticons, the Transformers Collectors Club figure subscription service, a bit of a mouthful there, Scourge, and then this guy. And I have to say, out of the three, this is really my favorite version, not because I particularly like the colors. I mean, I think I like the colors of Scourge more. It's just that the hip joints, which you can see here, are tight enough that you can actually position the legs properly to transform it in truck mode, getting this rear section to fold down and peg in properly. A lot of the other figures have an issue with that, and a lot of times people don't even realize it. And it's because of a ball and swivel joint, which I'll point out in robot mode. I also pointed out in the Scourge review. But that's what we're starting out in truck mode, because I'm just so proud and happy of myself that I was able to do it. But you have this nice, almost metallic blue sheen. You have an orange G2 Autobot logo. Coming around the back, you have a lighter metallic blue, almost a little hint of green back where the leg section will be. Trailer hitch is black. That will be the sword. And silver smokestacks. Other than that, he does roll. Depending on the surface, all the wheels will roll. Some wheels will roll. But let's get him into robot mode. And here he is in robot mode. If you're curious about the transformation, feel free to check out my review of Scourge. The metallic blue is still present, obviously. We're joined by a very nice use of the blaze orange, almost a reddish color, in the leg joints here, and shoulder and arm accents. There is also, of course, a bit of a touch on his faceplate. The light piping that this figure is known for is included, and as you can almost see, just using the natural light here in my dining room, it's illuminating the shoulders, which are supposed to be missile launchers and what have you. You have some nice yellow accents all the way down. This figure does feature a nice amount of articulation, ball jointed shoulders, although I should mention this arm a little tricky due to the fact that there is a peg there for vehicle mold holding the front ends together that can get in the way, but you can work around it. Swivel at the bicep, bend at the elbow 90 degrees, and then the ball jointed wrist with a hinge joint allowing for more dynamic sword poses, like we have here. And then we come to the legs, and this has been part of my issue. Right here you have a ball joint socket that goes into a mushroom cap swivel. The ball joint socket rotates, as well as the mushroom cap swivel. And if the leg is not properly lined up, meaning that the joint is just perfectly straight, when you're putting it into truck mode, it'll peg in, the hitch will fit in fine, but that rear section, which becomes a sheath of sorts on the back, doesn't sit properly, and that really annoys me. And I think this was a problem I think some Transformers have a lot, and that's they go for over articulation for the sake of over articulation at the detriment of the transformation. And I know some people are like, well, I just want my robots to pose, but it's like it's a transformer. The gimmick isn't posing, the gimmick is transforming back and forth relatively easily. Single jointed knees, and you have ball jointed feet. So you can get a little dynamic pose like this, which, I went for. I'm sure you can see crazier. With the original Laser Prime, I was able to do, the He-Man. I have the power pose. Yes, I know. But can I recommend this figure? Well, right now the Ultimate Gift Set is at a much reasonable price on Amazon. You can also get it from Toys R Us, but it's a little more money. And you get 2 repaints of Hunt for the Decepticon Reveal the Shield figures, as well as 2 of the Asian exclusive mini Legends class figures, Motor Breath and Thundercracker, which are also available individually, but they were Toys R Us exclusives as well. If you don't have this mold or the Jazz mold, which is included in the set, definitely pick it up. If you have them, I'm not sure if I can fully recommend the set. I kind of got it because I like this color scheme and I wanted the 2 Legends class figures, but it's up to you. This is the only way you can get it. I mean, outside of off of eBay. And also keep in mind, I'm not sure in terms of the stiffness of joints, yours will be as well. I mean, you can end up with a floppy mess. Let's keep in mind this is like the actually more like the 4th or 5th version of the mold, because it was used for BotCon. This is your old pal Chuck for Optimus Prime. We'll see you next time.